Hello, Princess, and welcome, members of the court. I am heading to Universal Studios, Florida for Mardi Gras. This might be my only chance to visit. Well, I mean, that's saying a lot. Hopefully not, but it might be. So let's get in there and see what's going on. And well, I don't want to stay too late because tomorrow, well, I got something even bigger than Mardi Gras, believe it or not. Through April 16th, which means I got 2 months, but I don't know, the way things have been going. Unlike previous incarnations, I have no plan. I didn't get a guidebook. I really don't know what's on offer this year, so I'm just going to walk around, and if it looks good, I'm going to get it. I just don't want to deal with all the stress of trying to plan this, and I do have a couple things, quick points we'll talk about, and just going to have a great day to park. I do need to get something to drink, but of course it's going to be a mature beverage. I just don't know which direction to go. This is an Oh Baby. It's supposed to have hints of vanilla and cinnamon. And it does. Okay, I can smell the crab oil from here, but that's not what I want. I know I don't want that. I could come back for beignets, but actually you can get beignets almost anywhere. I didn't do any real wardrobe planning for this trip. However, even when I don't plan, at least I get close. I wore my celebration shirt instead of, well, the one I should have. But you know what? Maybe this is better, a little more subtle. I did forget that this is also kind of an international festival, which means I think I skipped all the Mardi Gras stuff. This is a fried green tomato po' boy, something I've never seen before. Well, maybe I have, but at least not here, so it's number 1. That fried green tomato po' boy was pretty darn good. The fried green tomatoes themselves were prepared very, very nicely. The roll, the hoagie, a bit commercial, I will say, but didn't detract too much. Oh, and I did appreciate that there were not a lot of chips. I really didn't want to fill up on that. So yes, quite enjoyable. Price point, I think it was like $12.99. I don't know, maybe a $9.99 dish, but good. Novel, something I hadn't had before. So I'm gonna head out and see what else is in the park. There's jambalaya and not ratatouille and gumbo. Well, the rest of the countries are this way, so all right, it's not just Mardi Gras, it's the international festival. In search of the next half of lunch, or next third, next quarter, I don't know, because I'm still really hungry. This is a Category 5, their version, I guess, of a hurricane, and we'll hold, okay, it's good. A little more fruity than I would normally go for, but while it is hot, and I guess something refreshing is good. So, first topic, you'll hear it occasionally, not too much. It's the concept of being overqualified. So what happens is, in rough economic times, basically whenever a Democrat's in charge, there's a lot of people out looking for jobs and applying, and they'll get, well, they won't get the job. And on the occasion that a reason is given, sometimes it's because they're overqualified. Now this is, it's kind of a clickbaity reason, because you hear someone's overqualified, and that doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but actually it does. Universal really trying something new. This is the Indonesian-style chili crab with fried mantu. It is a fried soft-shell crab tossed in a sweet and spicy crab stew, served with fried sweet buns. Kudos to Universal for the Indonesian chili crab and having a booth from Indonesia, one of the world's most popular countries. All right, first off, if you are spice adverse, definitely not for you. I thought it was great, very thick, very hearty. One point though, if you don't mind the spice and are an adventurous eater, but have not had experience with soft shell crab, just don't look at it, stick it in your mouth. Now, normally that's terrible advice, but in this case, that's probably the best thing to do. Otherwise, that was really, really good, very novel, and I'm glad I waited. And back to being overqualified. So here's the deal. A company does not want to hire somebody who's overqualified, I think for 2 reasons. And that's A, if you are overqualified, the risk is you will find a better job for which you are qualified that will pay you for your qualifications, i.e. pay you more. And that means, in their perspective, there's a higher chance that you will leave early or sooner than expected. And they don't really want to deal with that. They want to hire somebody who's qualified, who fits the job, who will stay long term, maybe skill up, train up in that position, but they don't want somebody who already has a foot out the door for being overqualified. Also, it's going to create friction, because if you are overqualified for a job, you're not going to be getting what you think you are worth And that's just a problem, because you might say, oh, I have all these other credentials, blah, blah, blah. And they're going to say, well, the job doesn't need it, so we're only going to pay you this much. And you're going to say, oh, yeah, but I still have all these credentials, I'm so much better. But they're like, well, we don't need that, so we're not going to pay for it. And that just creates a whole lot of friction that they do not want to deal with. So that is why people who are overqualified probably will not get a job. It's just a super clickbaity title. And I think I first saw this on Good Times. I know, way back. And even then, it made sense to me, because, I don't know, for me, it just seems kind of obvious, but people fall for that, but now you won't. Yes, I'm very glad I had the punch for that. Oh boy, I am still feeling it, and we'll be feeling it later. What have we here? A Roquefort Trappist. All right, maybe not today, but now I definitely have to come back. They are really leaning into the not FNG thing. Denmark, they have. Okay, so the Rold Pølse. Sorry, my Danish pronunciation, not that great. But, okay, with the frikadeller meatballs and Danish gravy, that sounds pretty good too. Somewhat expected, there is France and Japan somewhere. Gonna continue around, that's MIB back there, let's find those. But some exciting things happening at PortMiami, and why, well, Florida just keeps winning. Someone remind me, was this here before, like 2 years ago? Oh, they have doubles. And now nothing but construction walls as far as the eye can see. Well, PortMiami just announced they're building out the facilities to provide shore power to cruise ships, meaning when the cruise ship docks, they will be able to plug into the utility grid rather than running their generators to generate their own electricity. This is absolutely fantastic. Could mean that PortMiami will be the cleanest cruise port on the planet. What an amazing win that will be for Miami and Florida. So we are going to have, let's see, we already have Carnival Celebration. We're going to have Icon of the Seas, maybe even Utopia of the Seas. We will have MSC World America, and maybe Disney Wish or Disney Treasure will home port for a while in Miami. So that's going to be 3, 4, oh, with Utopia, maybe 5 of the world's largest LNG-powered cruise ships calling Miami their home. Wow, that's pretty awesome. So wait a minute. Wait, I said it's Royal, Carnival, MSC, Disney. Wait, someone's missing from that. Oh, that's right, Norwegian. Yeah, because they're not on the program. What's up with that? Come on. It's after 4. I don't think my name has ever worked on ET, but that's okay. All right, let's find another ride to ride. I'm letting things settle. I really want to try the doubles. I guess no sense in waiting. These are the chickpea doubles from Trinidad and Tobago. And to go with it, this is a... Oh, I forgot. It's a Carib. It's a Carib with ginger, but it's bottled this way. Yes, it comes red out of the bottle. All right, there we go. That was great. Doubles is a very common West Indian dish, so every grandmother has her recipe, but this was definitely in the zone. Wow. Oh boy. Yes, I'm glad I didn't wait, but that might be it for tonight. I mean, I've had 3 things, so we're just going to continue to tool about and enjoy the park, which is what we love to do. And if I think of anything else important, we'll definitely talk about that. But being overqualified and shore power at PortMiami, very important things. But I think it's about to be parade time here. Decision, do we stay for the parade or head over to Islands? I don't know, Hogwarts Express is right around the corner. I am gonna jump on the Hogwarts Express, head over to Islands, walk around there a little bit, and then call it a day, maybe get to bed early for tomorrow. I am so excited. Oh boy, I cannot wait, but I have to. It is a beautiful day here at Universal Studios Florida, as it, well, always is. Glad we had this time together. I'm glad I was able to make it at least once to Mardi Gras. The delicious food, oh my God, they have really outdone themselves. Talked about a couple of important things, so I'm very full, and that's means no more food for me today. I'll just chalk it up to another problem that I'm so very thankful for. Except there's that.